Hello everyone. My name is Antonio Cortez, and today I'll be discussing my Cambrian Home Care internship. So, just a brief summary of Cambrian Home Care. They provide different services to those in need. So, this could be people with disabilities or elderly people as well. And some services that they provide would be hygiene care. So, this could be helping someone with bathing, dressing, toileting, potty training, oral hygiene, and meal preparation. They could also go out and shop for people if they need help, going to the store. They'll have Cambrian will have a caregiver go out to the store for them or take them to a store or other places that they may need a ride to. So this could also be getting a ride to a doctor's visit or anywhere else that they may need help going to. And they also do specialized care, so they could provide with special or personalized care to someone. They also provide sibling care, so they could provide assistance to one or two people in the home while taking care of the client. And also behavioral activities, so this could be people with a disability if they need to redirect their behaviors and ensure that their client's emotional and physical safety is doing well. Now, for the recruiting, I found out about Cambrian Home Care through Professor Freshman, and I sent an email to my preceptor from Cambrian, and I sent him an email with my resume and cover note. And from there, they got back to me about a week later, and they set up an interview for me. And after the interview, or during the interview, I took a paper with what positions I would like to work at Cambrian Home Care, and I was pretty much open to about anything. So they set me up in the billing department, and there was really no orientation or onboarding process. All they did on my first day was show me around the building, and then from there they set me up with a username on the computer, and from there I just started doing work that they assigned me to. All right, and down below are duties and responsibilities that I would have to do. So, input client and caregiver hours on e-billing system, and we would work with different regional centers. So it wasn't only Long Beach and LA County. We would input hours for pretty much anywhere in California that has an office as well as other places. I would also mail out invoices and charge credit cards on file. So this was actually the first task that I got assigned. So all I would do was get the invoice and put it in the mail, as well as stamp it and send it out. And then from there, I would also charge the credit card that was on file. And I would also create new authorizations in our matrix care system. So if a client was only authorized 90 hours, then I would have to input that in the system and put it under an authorization number. I used to make phone calls for clients to verify a caregiver's hours. So if a caregiver forgot to clock out for whatever reason, I would have to call the client just to make sure that they actually worked the hours that they said they did. And lastly, I would also create invoices. Now for my contributions and lessons learned, I was able to contribute my time and help all my colleagues with time-consuming computer work. So a lot of the stuff I was doing does take a lot of time. It wasn't really the hardest work, but it definitely was time-consuming. And I would also assist the billing department with different tasks wherever help was needed. So whenever I was done with a task that my preceptor wanted help on, I would also ask the billing department, and from there they would like give me some work that they needed help on. And overall, I learned good communication skills, learned to pay attention to detail, and I worked well with my colleagues. And for paying attention to detail, I would definitely say that's something I will carry out in the future, because I noticed that I did make some mistakes that could have been corrected. So that was like a learning lesson. And now I just make sure, always to double check my work and make sure small errors don't happen as much as they did. And for my future, I would like to develop more skills working in Microsoft Excel. I know Microsoft Excel is used in many different work environments, so I just feel like it's always good to, improve on Microsoft Excel when I could. This could be like with pivot tables or more advanced stuff in Excel. And I would also like to gain experience in an actual hospital facility. So I would want to work hopefully in Kaiser, which is also a good teaching hospital, or St. Mary's, pretty much anywhere that's uh, where people do hands-on work. And I would also like to apply at entry-level jobs at a nearby hospital and possibly apply for grad school. Now, I'm not too sure if I want to go to grad school yet. I definitely will take a year off after I graduate in 2 weeks, but grad school is something I definitely look at in the future. But in the meantime, I just plan on gaining experience into the health industry.